The theme of this is you don't really have to have a great reason. People's wallets are open. They're looking for any reason whatsoever to buy now.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Business Lunch. I am Roland Frazier, and this is Ryan Dice. Ryan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. My wife, on the other hand, is incredibly frustrated. Sorry, that's literally what I was looking at.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
So our this is utterly worthless, but here we are. She wanted to go to she needed to pull some money out of the bank, and the bank that is closest to our house, apparently somebody backed up a truck, threw a chain around the cash machine, around the ATM that's outside, and ripped this thing out of like the concrete they had and stole the cash. To which I say, you earned it. I mean, that person.
How much cash is in an ATM? It's got to be like a few $1,000s, right?
It's got to be thousands. Yeah. I mean, it's not worth prison or even ripping off the back of the truck. So anyway, this happened a while ago, and it was like a big deal. It was in the news because I guess it's somewhat comical as well. It's been like 3 weeks and they still haven't gotten a new ATM. So she went by, she's like, if our bank doesn't get a new ATM, I'm going to be, and so I'm looking at this text thread from her. I haven't responded because obviously we've been talking. If our bank doesn't get a new ATM, I'm going to move banks. I got to go to the other one, like, up the street. So I just got back from the one up the street and it doesn't have any cash in it either. I'm now going to have to go in and talk to somebody. I'm going to die because my wife does not like talking to people. So again, this conversation is utterly worthless to anything, but there's a little glimpse into my life and the text that I sometimes get from my wife during the day.
I wonder, I know you're very, very strict with her on what you allow her to spend, but I wonder if she might go to another bank in the participating network of ATMs that was closer and pay the extra couple of dollar fee. It is going to be $2 or $3, Ryan.
She is so cheap. And you've seen this. My wife, it's like
very value.
It's starving. Yeah, value con. It is. I gotta like drag her into like buying nice things like that. But no, she's literally has probably burned up $15 worth of gas to save $2. That's her thrifty nature, which I guess I'll take it to the alternative. But yes, yes,
of banks, ATMs, spouses, and thrifty nature. Go ahead.
Yeah, what a good
segue, right?
What a good pivot. Yeah, because we're going to talk about Black Friday, right?
Yeah, that's what I think would be fun to talk about. So we got that coming up. So we are hoping that our super talented team is going to release this episode very, very soon because it is October 30th, I think, as we are recording this to you. Black Friday is coming up in a few weeks. And one of the things that I was always, and you can tell me the origin story of how we got to doing Black Friday in the digital world, because I think that we were the first people to do it. And I don't want to get the story wrong. Would you share a little bit about that? Because when we talk about doing an offer for Black Friday, it's a lot of people are like, that doesn't apply to me unless they have at least a physical product and very often a physical store. But it's much, much bigger than that. So I know, and I think that Digital Marketer was one of the first to ever do that. Do you mind sharing a little bit about the story and the thoughts around that?
Yeah, so this would have been probably close to 10 years ago now. Black Friday was a fairly new concept. In terms, I mean, obviously Black Friday has been around for a while. And if you don't know, you probably do, but if you don't know, Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving, and historically,
for international people might not know, right?
Yeah, for international people, like in the States, and I believe that as we are, off to do in America, we are very good at exporting our consumerism, and so I think we've managed to do this as well. But Black Friday historically, like I remember growing up as a kid, it was like the day after Thanksgiving, we'd have family in town, and then some folks would like wake up at the crack of dawn to go stand out in front of the Walmart so that as soon as the doors of the Walmart open, they could be there to get all the deals. And it was called Black Friday because it officially kicked off the Christmas buying season. And that was when retailers would put on all their best sales, right? And so they'd have this big sale. So as soon as Thanksgiving is over, it's now the Christmas holiday season. Go and get your shopping done. If you got your early shopping done, you saved a lot. And so it kind of created this culture of consumerism, this culture of let's go out and do a bunch of shopping the day after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday. So Black Friday, it's going to get these retailers in the black, in the profit. This is where they were going to make their money. And so when this happened, the internet became a thing. You started to see internet retailers also doing Black Friday, and internet retailers were smart. Then they created Cyber Monday. So Friday was for the brick and mortar retailers. Monday was going to be for online. In reality, it was all for Amazon, too long. So, but as a digital company, as a company that didn't sell physical products to retailers, more B2B courses, events, those kind of things, we believed for years that wasn't our thing. Like nobody was thinking, oh, I want to buy a digital marketing course, for Black Friday. And so we never participated. We would generally be like, happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and wouldn't even do an offer or try to do anything. And one year, I remember we were having a really bad month. I don't remember what it was, but I don't remember why, but we were hurting. We'd had a particularly bad month, sales wise. I don't remember whose idea it was, but they said we should do some kind of Black Friday, something. And so we decided to do the Black Friday boot camp. It was a day long. The subject line was, put that leftover turkey down, put that turkey leg down. Like, while everybody else is out shopping, you should be here learning. And so we did this boot camp. We charged for it. We gave all the money to charity. And then while we were on the boot camp, we made some offers, and it did incredibly well. And so we did that for years and years and years until finally we realized that, the team sort of hated working on the Friday after Thanksgiving. And so we decided to give the team the full Thanksgiving break. And what we did instead was do what everybody else did. We decided, what if we just run a Black Friday sale? Yeah. And again, at the time when we started doing this, no other like B2B type people were doing Black Friday sales. It was almost considered to be, untoward.
Weird. It was weird.
Yeah, weird. Like, how dare, like, oh, you're not very sophisticated. But I think the thing that we figured out is humans are humans, buyers are buyers, consumers are consumers. And that is just a point in time where everybody's got their wallets open. They're just in a mindset of buying. Yep. They're in a mindset of investing. They're in a mindset of wallet out. And so whether you're B2B, whether you're B2C, this is your time. This is your season coming up. So if you haven't done it yet, this is your warning.
I think too, if you experienced as many people that we talked with across physical, digital, SaaS, everything, July, August, and even September were difficult months for a lot of people, were slower than usual. You've got the combination of all the crazy stuff that's happening in the world, with even more stuff recently happening that's even crazier, and economic uncertainty and the expiration of all kinds of benefits from the government and general economic unease that's out there, interest rates up, housing prices up, et cetera, pretty much everywhere. And that caused a lot of people to have tough months in July and August, revenge travel also, and September. And so going into October, which we've seen be significantly better than those months, by the way, it is a good opportunity to give people an offer at a time when they have given themselves historically permission to spend money. And so if you haven't thought about it, now is definitely the time. So this is our friendly reminder. Hey, there's this big opportunity for your business that is only a few weeks away. And it's really hard on you and your team to pull one out of the hat at the last minute. And so we thought maybe we'd talk about it a little bit and talk about what kinds of offers might you think about, and what are some maybe good ideas and some ideas that have some pitfalls that you might not be thinking about. And also, what have we seen that's working out there? And one thing I want to ask you, Ryan, did you see when you guys switched from the boot camp, which was kind of an online all-day product that was anti-shopping, to the traditional, did you see that one seemed to perform better than the other?
We definitely generated more revenue when we just did an outright promotion to the list, when it was just a pure promotion,
as opposed to like an event.
Correct. Okay. But I don't know that we would have gotten away with it had we done it when we did it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's important. I think that there are still some business. I mean, you think about Black Friday is a reason to do something, right? Now, the something historically has been to run a sale,
right? To
discount your products. We did not want to do that at the time for a variety of reasons. We did not want to do that, but you should still do something. And so we did a special event. Now, we then did decide, let's go ahead and run a sale here. And so what we now do, and I think there's lots of businesses where it makes sense to do sales. There's a lot of businesses where you should probably never discount and never do a sale.